Monday. You know what that means? It's the DA Wrestling Podcast review of the Monday Night Raw. Here with Andrew and Doug, as always.
What up, dude?
And here we are talking about the Raw after the Elimination Chamber. Yes, they were in Australia. They came all the way back and got onto Raw. So we don't have much of a break in between there. I'm sure the time switch was a blast.
Anytime you have to jump the international date line, you're fucked.
Yeah, like they're screwed. I mean, even when I went back from Toronto to Vancouver for a visit, I was like beat tired for like, at least a day or two. Like you're just what the fuck? Still went out drinking though. I was stupid, but yeah.
Well, we all do stupid shit when we're younger.
Exactly. But we're gonna talk off the bat. We're gonna start really quickly. First with Doug asking how he's doing. Hopefully he's doing well. He looks well. He looks like he just took a shower, which is great. And we're gonna jump right into the Cody after the Race of Waller match. But first, let's see how Doug's doing. Doug, how are you, man?
I'm doing good, man. Just chilling out Monday night.
Yeah.
I actually watched it live instead of having to play catch up at 9:30 like usual.
Oh well, that's good.
But boy, did this show feel long.
It did, but it was an entertaining show, nevertheless.
Yeah,
a lot of good stuff.
So
a lot of promos, a lot of really pushing the stories and matches forward for Mania.
Post pay-per-view, you're always going to get a story-heavy show.
Yep, it was good though. But we want to start off first, like I said, with the Cody one, because that was probably one of the most emotional ones of the night.
Yeah, I mean, look. So Cody beats Waller. Heyman comes down with 3 off-duty suspended NYPD officers that are his friends.
Yeah, that makes no
sense. Including the John Pollock lookalike, AJ Perch, I believe his name is.
Yeah.
But they're going back and forth, and dude, the Cody fire going after the bloodline.
Yeah. Yeah, I like that.
He's all right in my books.
Yeah, I really like that. That whole, they're not hunting me, I'm hunting the bloodline. Like that just really resonated with a lot of people. And there's a reason why Cody, I think, I don't know if you would agree, but he's become one of the best promos in the business. I'm gonna say he's the best, but he's one of the best.
He's really, like, honestly, he can cut a great promo.
Yeah.
I mean, he's like, I guess I would put him in top 10, I guess, but like I don't really. He's not in the upper echelon, but
no, but I say he's one of the best right now.
Again, like I've said multiple times, you show me fire. It doesn't matter if you're a babyface or a heel. Show me fire in a promo. Make me feel something.
Yeah.
Like I can feel the anger of Cody, tired of getting fucked around by the bloodline.
He doesn't want to be like Drew, just embrace it.
Exactly.
We'll get to that shortly.
Yeah. Listen,
best troll yet, I swear to God, right now. Best troll, but we'll get to him.
You were saying Cody's one of the best. Dude, Drew wipes the floor.
Oh yeah. He's great right now. But really made me excited to watch SmackDown too. I mean, I know Rock was gonna be on there anyway, but made me excited to watch SmackDown.
3.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
Raw's on SmackDown for the next 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's gonna be good. Be very good. And it'd be interesting to see what happens going forward. Because I know there's a lot of stuff been saying about that, but we'll get to that on SmackDown because I want to see what happens on SmackDown and see if what I've been hearing and looking at is going to match up with The Rock and Roman Reigns stuff. Because they talked a lot of angles going on with the tail angle. Some of the camera angles they were showing, it looked like The Rock, when he was cutting his promo on Cody, was basically talking about Roman.
Yeah, so we talked about that last week, right?
Yeah, we'll be used to see. what goes on. But
Like, you're not gonna see a turn or anything until at
at
least
least
WrestleMania.
Mania. Yeah, at least They're not gonna see anything till at least Mania. At least Mania. Nothing.
Least, at least it's gonna be the main event of WrestleMania
Night one. Or night two.
before you see anybody turn on anybody.
Yeah.
It'll be during the Roman Cody match.
It's gonna be fun. So first promo, we're starting this now with promo, but we're actually going back down to the first promo of the night, which was Mommy and Becky Lynch.
Yeah. So actually this was a good back and forth between the two. You know, Becky saying like she's the backbone.
Yeah.
And you know, they're like, I was already interested to see these two.
Yeah.
But now I'm like really invested in seeing these two.
I've already stated my case for Ripley not to lose to Becky. So
yeah, and I still think Liv's next. So
yeah,
I think this is going to be like if Rhea Ripley wasn't already the top woman in WWE, she will be after beating Becky.
Yeah.
And you know, then you can have Liv beat her and elevate Liv even more.
Yeah, because Liv, I think, definitely deserves a shot. We'll get to Liv later on tonight when she faced Nia Jax. But first match tonight, though, was Zayn versus Nakamura.
Awesome.
And Zayn finally won a match.
Yeah. So
been a bit.
Sami Zayn did what Sami Zayn does best. Takes an ass whipping for 25 minutes.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, he'll hit a haluva kick or two.
Yeah.
And seal the deal.
Yeah.
Zayn
is looking prime right now for. We'll get to this too. We're going to add him into the Gunther stuff, but
yeah,
he's looking prime for a WrestleMania match, and it's not going to be a Johnny Knoxville comedic match.
You know what? First of all, Sami Zayn
that was
that match.
Yeah, he does love
Sami
that
Zayn
match, actually.
That match.
Yeah.
And that match gets way more hate than it deserves.
Yeah. It was actually a really fun match if you think about it.
It's hilarious.
The big hand, that was funny.
Yeah.
I mean, it was funny on Jackass. It was funny that.
If you grew up in the Jackass era, that match, like, that shit doesn't get old.
No, it was comical. Some of the other stuff gets old, though. Second match of the night, Raquel Rodriguez and Chelsea Green.
Wasn't much of a match.
No. I like how Chelsea Green's grown on me. I like that Karen kind of persona she's doing right now. It's quite comical.
Don't worry, she'll get hers in the next couple of. I think.
Yeah, I think she's gonna have
she's gonna have a big 2024.
Yeah, I think she's gonna be.
I don't think she'll be champion by the end of the year, but
no, but I think she's gonna be in the title hunt at some point this year.
Yeah,
and I don't think, and I'm not talking tag titles. I'm thinking.
Yeah, I know.
So
I know.
But Raquel's still. I've never really been a Raquel Rodriguez fan. I just, even when she was in NXT, I wasn't Raquel Gonzalez. What it was?
Yep.
I wasn't a fan then either. I don't believe her. It was like some people say, you say fire in your promo, you're behind somebody.
Yeah.
I don't believe her as her. You know what I mean?
Right. And that's fine. I mean, like, I think, yeah, the character work itself could use some improvement with Raquel, but like
her in-ring's fine. Absolutely. Her in-ring's fine. Like her match, and I'm waiting for them to do the match on like a full out feud with Ripley. But her feud with Ripley at NXT was very good.
Yep.
It was very good. So
but
it's just a character, and I think her promo work sounds very following a script and generic. Yes. Yeah. So I think that
it's all right.
Yeah.
There's a lot like that. And she stands out because of her size and her power and her in-ring. you know, she'll eventually learn to cut a promo,
Yeah.
and
Some
then
people,
she'll have it together. It's
you know
all
what?
good, man.
A good example of her to follow would be Roman Reigns. His promo cutting got a hell of a lot better.
Oh yeah.
It
Well, I mean,
takes a little bit.
listen, working 2 years with no fans will do
Yeah.
that to you.
I think that benefited a lot of people actually. So right after that, the longest reigning Intercontinental Champion comes down to the ring, cuts a very distinct promo, and makes mention that the internet has really been promoting people who he should face at WrestleMania. Mentions Chad Gable, mentions Sami Zayn.
Then he laughed and started saying the Miz and R-Truth.
Yeah,
Even though if we remember
they're,
on the holiday episode of Raw, the Miz faced Gunther.
it was a good match.
But Miz lost, so
Yeah.
he can never challenge Gunther again.
That's true.
Continuity, Gunther. Remember that.
Yeah.
Miz can't challenge you anymore.
Exactly. But out of nowhere, the Judgment Day comes out. And
I swear to fucking God.
I swear, if you're thinking the same thing, honestly, the first thing I thought myself is you're not going to have Priest cash in on fucking Gunther.
Priest better not do what fucking Austin Theory did.
Yeah, like.
I swear to God, I will lose it.
Yeah, I said, I'm like, they're not going to have him just say, he's going to Priest, because the way it was looking, they're going to have Priest challenge Gunther at Mania. I'm like, I don't want that. Nobody wants that. That cash in, I understand it's the money in the bank for any title in WWE. I understand that.
Well, and even Gunther pointed that out. He's like, well, since you're not cashing in on me right now,
yeah,
who's going to be Balor, Mr. Big Head?
The Big Head, yeah. JDB done a Big Head. That's hilarious.
Yeah. You know, Dom got in his face, and then Rhea backstage was like, Gunther, really?
Yeah, she's like not impressed by it. She's like, really? It's almost like she has no faith in him whatsoever.
Listen, very few men stand a chance against Gunther.
Yeah, you have to.
Dom Mysterio is not one.
No, I mean, like you look at the people who could face Gunther and go toe to toe. The two guys who were in there last year with Mania could go toe to toe with him.
Speaking of one of the guys that could go to toe with him, Adam Pearce was on the phone with Bronson Reed.
Yes. So
who I heard is celebrating the birth of his child.
Yes, it's one of the reasons why he was not at the Australia show actually. Or apparently he wasn't planned to be there, but he had the baby was due right around that time.
The original plan before Seth's injury and the original plan before Seth's injury was going to be Bronson Reed versus Seth Rollins for the world title.
Oh, that would have been nice actually.
But
that actually would have been a lot of fun.
Yeah,
that would have been a lot of fun actually.
Seth got hurt, so we didn't get that.
And that would be really good actually.
Yeah, I know.
That would have been really good.
But then it just so happened to turn out that after Seth got hurt, then I mean, like his kid was on the way, so I guess he figured, fuck it, I'll just be there for, you know, the birth, and you know, congratulations to him.
Yeah, absolutely.
Then Chad Gable walked in and pleaded his case.
Yep.
About how Gunther embarrassed him by making his daughter cry.
Mm-hmm.
And he wants another crack at him at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
This has multi-man look. This has multi-man written all over it.
Yeah, I'm thinking right now it's either gonna be a fatal four-way, but you mentioned Bronson Reed, so I'm thinking now it might be hang that title above the ceiling and go and whoever grabs it is champion.
Our annual multi-man ladder match at WrestleMania.
You know what? It's not a bad thing. You know, they're entertaining, fills time, and they're usually really good.
And I bet you Gunther retains.
In situations like that, I could see it. But I could also see him losing
if that dude does not go this long being undefeated and doesn't get pinned to lose that title, I'm gonna be mad.
Honky Tonk went a year and then he got pinned by the Warrior.
Exactly. He got
in a short match.
He got
pinned. It was a squash.
And guess what?
The squash.
You know what history tells me?
He went on to do a
That
tag team with fucking Greg the Hammer Valentine called Shake, Rattle, and Roll. Had the tag team titles and lost them at WrestleMania 6. It came
yeah,
down and it came down in
he
DDP's
tanked down the
pink
card.
Cadillac.
He never even risked back anywhere close to the Intercontinental title.
Nope.
And guess what? The guy that took the Intercontinental title, he went to go face Hulk Hogan.
Yeah.
So you tell me where that was bad.
Well, actually, he battled. Actually, that's true. He got the Intercontinental title, and he battled Rick Rude back and forth for a little bit, and then eventually went after Hogan.
Okay, whatever.
Nah, it really matters.
Whatever.
Okay.
His end result was still the match with Hogan.
Remember, you're still kind of pooping in your pants. Actually, you might not have been born yet.
No, I wasn't even born yet.
Ha! See, that's why I remember. Old man wins again.
But okay, whatever. My point is, like, whoever you want to get behind as your next guy,
yeah,
needs to be the one that beats Gunther.
I think Gunther's good. Well, they're good. Yeah,
I think honestly, Bronson Reed is that guy.
I like Bronson Reed. I'll be honest with you. Whoever's in that fatal four-way or in that ladder match, as long as it's not Dominic Mysterio, even though he'd probably make it really interesting, I'd be okay with winning the IC title.
Yeah.
I'm still okay. I suppose I'd be okay with it.
So what do you do with JD? Just have him be the bitch that holds all the titles?
Pretty much.
He carries them all around for him?
Yeah, although he's definitely eating shit now because when he was in NXT UK, he was quite. I mean,
it's not even that he's eating shit, dude. It's
yeah,
like we all like to pick on JD.
Yeah,
but because of his big head. But
I wouldn't say a big head at all, but okay.
Dude, even Randy Orton said he had a big head.
Oh Jesus. Well, we'll get to Orton at some point.
Not on this show, on Friday.
Not on this show though, but on Friday for sure. Because we gotta talk Randy about that one.
Oh, I read an article on Sportskeeda today that I shouldn't have read. I mean, Sportskeeda pissed me off, but
well, we'll talk about it later then.
Yeah, but anyways, yeah.
After all that though, led to a nice fight between the Judgment Day and Gunther, which then led into the New Day versus Imperium in a street fight. And the New Day came out with San Jose Sharks jerseys because they're in San Jose.
Yeah, pandering to the crowd. It's neat. It's a cheap pop.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I know I'm a Leaf fan. I live in Toronto here.
Those Sharks jerseys are clean.
Those. I've always. I've always liked the San Jose Shark jerseys. I don't know why I've always liked the San Jose Shark jerseys.
Do you know what jerseys are clean right now?
Which ones?
Those new black Leafs jerseys.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you don't like them?
The Justin Bieber ones, they go inside out.
The black and blue ones that they wore like Saturday night.
Yeah, they go in and out too. Yeah, it's another jersey on the other side too.
Oh, I didn't know that.
It's a Justin Bieber-esque jersey, I think it was.
Oh, is it kind of like the OVO shit that the Raptors do with Drake?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, whatever.
Yeah. They're nice, right? But I've always thought the San Jose Sharks jerseys have always been really nice, though. I just never knew what player I'd want for the Sharks, though. They got
Owen Nolan.
Yeah, that'd be a good one actually. Or you know what, Artur Zerbe. Pretty nice one.
Mika Kiprasov.
That's a good one too.
Yeah. Mika Kiprasov's obscure because he was the backup in San Jose before he went to Calgary and won a Vezina and did that cup run and shit.
Or Thornton.
Joe Thornton. Jonathan Chichu. There's an obscure one.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah.
Or Mike Greer.
Mike Greer.
How many more obscure San Jose Sharks can you name?
Marlowe?
Not obscure, but yeah, he works.
Oh fuck! What the hell's his name? He was he was decent for like 2 years.
Jeff Frazier.
Oh yeah, he was good there too. Yeah, you know what?
Teemu Selanne.
Yeah, that's right. Teemu played for them for a little bit too. Actually, there's the one. That's the one I get. Stay move.
I've never seen anyone ever wear a San Jose Sharks Team Ypsilanti jerseys.
Because it was such a fucking fart in the night.
Same with a Colorado Team Ypsilanti jersey
Yeah, it was literally a fart in the night.
or a Paul Correa Colorado jersey.
Yeah. You know what? If I had to, yeah, there's certain players I would just get. Like if I was gonna get a Jets jersey, it would definitely be a Temu for sure. Like 100% be a Temu. Like I never question my mind. But we can go on this all day. All right, okay.
Of course.
So anyway, New Day, Street Fight, Imperium. I'm really glad Imperium won this. I don't think the New Day needed it. I think
Yeah.
Imperium needed a lot more than New Day did. And then New Day
New
now,
Day at New Day at this point, they're just going to be there to put dudes over.
that's what I think so too. I don't think they need to. They're a lock for the WWE Hall of Fame. We all know
They're
this.
13-time tag team champions.
Longest at one point, the longest reigning tag team champions. At one point,
Yes.
Which I'm really I was still surprised by that one a little bit. Somebody, I really thought they were actually gonna not let anybody else have that except for Demolition, but whatever. But
I don't even think either Demolition member has a Legends deal right now. I don't think that.
No, Demolitions. They're done. Yeah, they still do independence and signs and stuff, from what I understand. But yeah, for me, I think that'd be cool to see.
Oh, speaking of like old people.
Oh,
did you see Ole Anderson died today?
I did see that. I was going to wonder if we were going to mention some of that. Ole Anderson, original member of the Four Horsemen.
He was a booker down in Georgia.
He was. Did a lot of at WCW over the early goings. NWA.
Jim Crockett Promotions.
Yes. Arn Anderson's fake brother. Or
Arn's cousin.
So was it cousin or was it brother?
Cousin. His brother is Gene.
Yes. His cousin, Arn Anderson, but Arn Anderson isn't even his real name, so he was like his kayfabe.
Yeah, I know.
Kayfabe. Yeah, so very sad wrestling world. I'm sure. 81 years old.
I mean, to be fair, he was notoriously an asshole.
Yes.
But he was really well respected.
He was. But there's a lot, but they also come from an age of territories and all that stuff where you had to be an asshole to kind of be something in that industry at the time.
Yeah. I mean, to be fair, he was just an asshole. But he was just an asshole, and but he was respected for his work. So
yeah, fair enough. I mean,
he gave us the Black Scorpion.
Yeah, and to be honest, he hasn't done anything silly like Vince McMahon has. So who cares?
That we know of.
Yeah, we know of, allegedly. If he does, it's gone to his grave. Anyway, anyway, tag team women's match: Shayna Baszler and Zoe Stark versus Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell. No surprise, it was a decent match as it was. I'm a little surprised though with when Candice LeRae and Indy Hartwell both came on the main roster. I was really thinking they were going to do the way with Johnny Gargano, but on the WWE main roster thing. I was kind of surprised they've never done that, but I understand that Gargano's with Ciampa, they did a DIY thing. So I'm a little surprised they still just never did that way thing. I was kind of just surprised they never did it.
It is what it is.
I kind of see Candice LeRae do a lot more. I like to see do a little bit more. Same with Indy Hartwell. I think they're both good. But whatever happens to Dexter Lumis, did he get released?
I have no idea what is going on with the former Samuel Shaw.
Yeah, because I haven't seen him in a year.
I don't know. I'll do some digging.
Yeah, I'll do some digging. Bring it up later on. Probably the best promo of the night, though. After this, probably the best troll on Twitter right now. Drew McIntyre. He
ruptured an eardrum and said to the doctor, "Who do I look like?"
CM Punk. Jesus. All right, then sits down and starts to play. So, Drew promo, just funny as hell.
Yeah.
Man's jokes.
He also had a line in there about he knew CM Punk was straight edge, so on the way back over, you drank enough for the both of them.
Yeah, just. when Punk comes back, whatever that may be, there is a feud there that is going to happen.
Yep.
It is going to be massive.
Don't be surprised if Drew's world champion.
Oh, I think he will be. Well, I think they'll bench our plans.
He called out Seth.
Yeah.
And said that Seth needs to save himself and remove himself from this bloodline business. And he wants him 100% for Mania. And you know what? The title of this episode is going to be Some Risks Are Worth Taking.
Yeah.
Because that's what this promo turned into from Seth Rollins.
Yeah.
And you know what? This was like, to me, there's a range of Seth Rollins promos.
Yeah.
And this was like near the top.
Yeah. Both very good promos between both guys, both very well done. These guys are on the top of the game right now. There's a reason why these two are going to be in the main event together, or probably night one.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason. And these two are right now probably the top 10 best guys in WWE, probably even top 5.
They're both top 5 for sure.
So there's a reason. And by the looks of it, to me, Drew's resigned. By the looks of it, to me, Drew resigned.
Well, now the new report this week was that his deal's going to expire this year, not imminently.
So it might be an extension, probably to the end of the year.
Guess so.
We'll see what happens there.
But I don't. I think regardless, I think Drew doesn't go anywhere. I think Drew gets the title at Mania.
Yeah, I think they're gonna let him run. I think they're gonna let him run with it
for a bit until he runs into Gunther at Bash in Berlin,
which really kind of screws up the whole Money in the Bank cash we were talking about, which makes me wonder if.
Let's be real at this point. Damian Priest is going to try and cash in and fucking lose.
Oh, I hope. Yeah, you got a point. Well, we'll see what happens. Who knows? Yeah. We can guess is all I want. We'll probably talk about a preview prediction show for WrestleMania somewhere down the line anyway, folks. And then we'll find out what we really think because we got more information. Anyway, Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, really good match. Liv is Becky got involved and Liv gets thrown around like a fucking doll.
Which is what you get with any of those 130-pound women against Nia Jax.
Yeah. But
right.
Literally got thrown around. Like one shot where she was holding by her legs and literally face planted her into the buckle.
Yep.
Jesus.
Yeah, there's some nasty looking bumps there.
Luckily everything was okay though. Thank God.
What I enjoyed was afterwards, Becky's in the back with Pierce, gets a match with Nia for next week. And then Liv just walks up and says, I was in the middle of something. You don't care, do you? Not everything's about you.
Yeah. Remember, I don't know if we mentioned it on our review show of Elimination Chamber. I think we did. How I said that might be a triple threat.
Yeah.
It's a good possibility. It's a very good possibility.
Yeah.
But there's lots of time still. Tons of time.
Roughly 5 weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. So
on that note, anything else, dude?
I think we're good for the night. I think that's it. I think we're pretty much that was pretty much Raw, everybody. Look, we already went over the Cody Waller match. Cody won, set up the little thing there. All was good Raw.
Thumbs up
for it. Really good, a lot of good promos there. If you guys want to just watch a show that's based on promos to move along events, I say this is the Raw you want to watch. Good match overall, good matches, a lot of good ones there. And looking forward to SmackDown. Let's see what goes on there with our friend The Rock. I got nothing else.
So let me take us home.
You can just take us on home there, cowboy.
Thank you, everybody, for listening. I hope you enjoyed. We're approaching 700 downloads. Appreciate each and every one of you. Check us out on YouTube, DA Wrestling Podcast. Spotify, Podbean, Amazon Music, Audible. I think I'm gonna double check that one. But socials, DA Wrestling Podcast or DA Sports Podcast on Instagram, DA Sports Pod on X. He is 8% 1982 on Instagram.
Woo!
Andrew at DA Sports on TikTok. I'm DLines 1991 on X, and we'll catch you down the road.
Expulso. Happy night, everybody.